there, Saints fans. Welcome back to Talking Saints, where, a year ago we asked you to vote for us for best local podcast.
Whoa, wow.
And it's right there, Alex.
Did we win?
Yeah, we did. We should. You were. What do you mean? Did we win? Here, yes. Look at there.
Okay, that's cool.
And we showed it off to you. Very cool. Very cool. Well,
I think I'm starting to remember that.
The time has come again to vote for us. So if you don't mind, and I guess I'll add a link into the description below this video. If you don't mind going and voting for us, you can vote daily until, I want to say, September 9th. September 8th or 9th. But if you don't mind voting for us for Best Local Podcast, I know some of you may not be local to the area of Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Mississippi, but
It would mean a lot.
Sure would. Yeah. It sure would.
Maybe we can say we have a two-time award-winning podcast.
You wanna put her back on her spot on the? I'm sure. You know what? There we go. Just like that. Well, look, guys. Preseason week 2 has officially arrived, right? Yeah. And week 1 was it was something.
Yeah, I know it was a hard watch, but we made it.
There were a couple bright spots. Danny Stutzman looks like an absolute dog.
He looked great. He was kind of the star of the day.
For sure.
In my opinion. Defensively, you had Chris Rump showed up.
Yeah, Chris Rump, Diggs, some of our backup edge rushers.
Foskey got the whole game.
And he didn't do anything. Foskey got
honestly
overtaken.
Lucky to make the plane ride home.
Yeah, I'm not happy with Foskey. I mean, second round pick. And we talked about it last week. Leader in sacks at Notre Dame. He hasn't done anything.
I think he should. At this point, he's probably not even worried about making the Saints roster. He's probably worried about making an NFL roster.
I heard the UFL is UFL tryouts are coming up.
I mean, I was thinking maybe we just didn't find a way to use him.
No, we've given him every chance.
Maybe a defensive coordinator would help him out, but no, he's not in I'd say the top 8 defensive ends on this football team right now. So he's probably not going to make the team.
No, he's not. I mean, I nothing I've seen from him has been spectacular, and we kind of discussed it, you and me, about not on the show, but they've given him a chance, and maybe this was his best place, but no, he still hasn't done anything. He's still got two preseason games to try to prove it, but I think you should start the other guys ahead of him at this point, because I'm
sticking with the same draft. Jake Haener, what'd you think of him?
We can move. We can move on from Jake Haener. As soon as Jake Haener threw a pick, Alex stood up and started clapping. Alex was like, "Let's go! Take that man off the field." What were you? Were you? I don't think any of us started at Hunter Decker's chant.
I'm not trying to be rude, but you have 3 young quarterbacks. You don't need to waste all your time and effort developing 3. You have 2 of them that are already leaps and bounds better than this third one. There's just no reason to. I mean, there's no upside there. There isn't.
It's his third year in the season. I'm pretty sure. It's his third year as a quarterback. On our roster.
He's got more experience than the other 2 guys.
I mean, we've never seen anything from him that we've really, locker room guy. I'm sure he's fine. I'm not, but there shouldn't be any reason.
He didn't wave to you on the sideline that one time you were yelling.
You know what? He didn't. You know what? Maybe I take that back.
That's really the downfall. That was his. Haener.
Actually, if you look at the timeline, I think that is when he starts.
Yeah,
you're right, Alex. He really. That's a true story. But you know who didn't ignore our calls, and that's Keith Kirkwood.
Legend.
Keith Kirkwood smiled. Give us a little point, and that we were starstruck.
But back to Jake Haener is you're gonna juice and do illegal drugs and go out there and play football like that.
Is he suspended for this year? Is that
last year for 6 games for
that's right. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it's already been a year since then. I feel like that was recent.
I'd rather gamble on a different quarterback.
Ooh.
One that's doing drugs.
Let's pause before we get to those last 2 guys.
Okay.
Because I do want to go into another guy that I thought played pretty well, and that was Velus Jones. In terms of he showed up with speed.
He showed his speed off for sure. There were a couple times he didn't get the ball in space, and didn't really do anything impressive. But the one time that he got a little bit of space, he was obviously the fastest player on the field Like
he looked very
blew my
fast.
mind. It was just, it was as fast as anything I've ever seen from Shaheed. Even.
Yeah, and then as far as the other running backs, Clyde looked all right. Cam Akers looked all right, but I think the star running back, Velus Jones had as for a guy that said he was fast. He's fast. He proved it. But the guy that looked probably one of the best players on the offense was Kendre Miller.
He definitely.
Kendre looks really good.
Like the best. Best running back. Really best player to touch the ball.
Yeah, I didn't.
Whole game for us.
The wide receivers were pretty. Mason Tipton had a pretty good play from a certain quarterback. We'll talk about in just a second.
Kevin Austin had a few opportunities. He caught every ball that was catchable.
Yeah.
He got open deep, and Shough missed him a little bit. Mm-hmm. It was close.
Tight ends weren't too impressive.
Tight ends, that is a horrible spot on our roster. And
it doesn't get any better with the injuries.
It's going to be bad. I think Foster will be back within the first 3 weeks, probably. Juwan's not a bad tight end. Mm-mm. He's not by any means. So there's help on the way there. As far as our wide receivers this game, Brandon Cooks had one catch and then was out for the game. Not injured, just, he's a veteran. And then Olave and Shaheed didn't play.
Yeah, so wide receivers, tight ends, running backs. And on the O-line, you kind of knew everything that was out there. Radens didn't look great as a tackle. He looked okay as a guard. If Willie Simpkins looked pretty good when he got the opportunity. I liked you've seen the video of him absolutely just pushing dudes over, knocking them down, sending them to the ground. Yeah. I'll show it to you after. He was looking really good.
Caesar kind of looked lost out there, but that's kind of been his narrative when Eric McCoy's not there. When Eric McCoy's there, Caesar Reese he's kind of honestly close to a Pro Bowl type guard.
I've heard that Caesar's had a pretty bad camp so far, so I'm hoping that it does pan out. Penning looked all right at guard, but
maybe we'll bring in another guard, maybe Cody Whitehair or something like that.
Yeah, I think while we're on the topic of Penning, I think we should head over to Talking Saints headquarters for our injury report for the week.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, let's see who's... Oh, man. On IR? That sucks.
No! Looks like he won't be clapping.
Yeah, clapping back. Yeah, we'll see if he comes back.
Hate to see it.
No! You never know with those groin injuries.
Thumbs down on that one. Oh, what could have been Devin Neal?
We'll see. We'll see.
That list of injuries is piling up.
But, I think the biggest one is obviously Penning.
Penning, Alante are both key contributors. We'll clap. He was going to start a lot of games for us this year because he was kind of everybody's backup.
Yeah, and then when you get to the wide receiver, now you got Bub Memes. We really are thin at wide receiver past our main guys.
I think he might have been the biggest wide receiver on our roster right now.
So, maybe I think Mike Donovan's Peoples-Jones might. I don't know. He was taking some kick returns. Speaking, I know, kind of off topic and going back, and he was taking kick returns. He had maybe one good one.
I think Velus Jones needs to return kicks.
Yeah, him and Sheed.
Keep Shaheed off that team.
I think he should take punts,
special teams,
but kickoffs. I think
respect that.
Sheed and
too valuable to be getting injured.
Yeah, you're more likely to get injured on punt returns because you're, looking up, boom, get knocked out if the coverage isn't right. But yeah, Will Clapp being out for the season, Bub Memes now being out for the season, disappointing, and I think, we've been trying out some players to replace those guys.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Devin Neal now because he hasn't seen the field, but hopefully he can get healthy in time, maybe the last preseason game.
Kendra is definitely looking like he's vying for that number 2 role.
For sure.
So
for sure. And then,
it feels like everybody else is battling for that third running back role.
Yeah, for sure. And then, Alante, I think Alante will be fine. I'm sure he'll be ready week 1.
I hope so.
But you know what? That's going into that next game. I think we'll talk about now the most important position, and that is our 2 starting quarterbacks for this game. Not, like you said, Hayner, whatever.
We don't need to talk about Jake Hayner.
Rattler, had the ones, which is not really the ones because there was a lot of players out, but he didn't look too great.
No, he looked like he struggled. Honestly,
The only time he got us into scoring range was because of a muffed punt by the
that
Chargers, Traylon Welch.
Traylon Welch
He recovered it.
Yeah, the punters looked all right. I
Yeah,
guess.
they did. They did.
Had a little bit of hang time.
So
But
that
Rattler
yeah.
kind of just wasn't stretching the ball down the field.
There was a
truthfully.
couple plays which, upon like going back and watching, there were some players that were open. I don't know if he just didn't get those reads in
Yeah.
and see him, or if he wasn't looking in the right. If that was his main target or whatever, but he didn't hit those guys, and
Give him a little bit of the. We'll give him a little bit benefit of the doubt because hopefully he won't be thrown to Kevin Austin and Mason Tipton again.
yeah, and
hopefully you get to see him with some studs.
then he moved he used his legs a couple times to extend the play, but for the most part, Kendra kind of led the ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I think obviously the best quarterback, even though he had a pick six.
Yeah, the pick six,
which is a rookie mistake.
nasty,
it was
but,
bad.
I mean, it's just one mistake, really. We're talking about Tyler Shough here.
Tyler Shough, of course.
He took a couple sacks that he probably didn't need to take.
Yeah,
the offensive line wasn't playing great when he came in. It was
the rookie mistakes definitely showed, but then you look at the positives looked very nice.
He has a nice zip on the arm.
He sat in the pocket for the most, other than those sacks where he kind of looked a little silly in the pocket. He had a lot of poise in the pocket. He looked very. I
wanted to see a little bit more of that 4.6 speed they say he has.
Yeah, Madden, you got to boost his speed rating. It was like an 80. I was like, come on, this dude, he's got some
fast
speed.
Guy. He's a little nervous to get out and run. He did run early.
I'm sure
it's slid, so he's protecting himself.
I'm sure it's kind of a Taysom thing. Back when Taysom when he started, I think they limited Taysom at running. You know what I mean? So I think they're probably like, hey, look, don't just run off. Don't pump fake and run. Kind of show us what you can do with the passing.
You're not Justin Fields, buddy.
If we get into a an actual game and he's the starter, then you can say, you know what, win by any means necessary, right?
Yeah.
You got to take off and run. But the biggest play of the day was a big deep pass from Shough to Mason Tipton, and I mean,
it was beautiful.
It was
it was nice.
It was the highlight of the game for sure. I mean, we all stood up, high five, like, oh my goodness, that was, that was a beautiful pass, hit him in stride. There was one play that could have been another one to Kevin Austin, but unfortunately, he just didn't have the speed under him.
This far away, just barely overthrew him.
So. Other than that, he had some good plays. The 2-minute drive, he looked really good. It was a nice start of getting to see him for the first time working that 2-minute drive. Then it was kind of 15 minutes of halftime. We're like, oh man, excited to see him at the next half. And then there was the pick six, which was bad. But yeah, that deep pass was awesome. And you hope he can continue to let it.
That's kind of what you'll get
fly
from most rookie quarterbacks anyways, is a lot of highs and a lot of lows. We can find some sort of consistency. I mean, I'd love to see him start. No offense to Rattler. I got a little sour taste from going 0-6 last year with him, but that's not.
Was it 0-6 or 0-7? Either way, he was 0.
Yeah, it was 6 starts he played in that Redskins game and didn't technically get
I see what you're saying.
I mean,
that would probably have been the game he won.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been the game.
Which sucks. Jake Ainer didn't do anything. That might be one of the worst quarterback outings I've ever seen.
He would have beat the team that went to the NFC Championship game. It's just all backwards. Yeah, that's how last year was.
It's so weird because like you said, we tore up our first 2 opponents last season.
And almost beat the
Eagles.
Eric McCoy went down, and then the team folded. Truthfully.
Yeah, the only team we had some bad games, but the team that was a really good playoff team that we struggled against was the Chiefs and the Packers.
Yeah.
But we had a couple good games against a couple playoff teams. So you never know. We'll see if the coaching can come in, but who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But as we go into week 2 of the preseason, I know we will see I think Tyler Shough start.
I hope so.
I want to see him.
Know soon.
I want to see him kind of unleash the ball a little more. Being able to hit some of these wide receivers, staying in the pocket, and using his legs a little more. I hope they give him some more playing time this time. Maybe the entire second or first half.
I think truthfully, the 2 quarterbacks should get a half apiece.
And then
And
the
then
third
you
quarterback
shouldn't see a third quarterback.
gets to watch from the bleachers.
Or from the free agency list.
Yeah, he's at home on his couch.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sound rude, but when we go from 90 players to 90 to 83, the first.
Yeah, no, he'll be on the
First
team,
cut,
Alex. I'm sorry to tell you that.
He should be.
He'll be on the team.
Him and Foskey should be like the first 7 people cut.
He'll definitely be on the team. I mean, I know it's, they're going to go in with a third quarterback, but Foskey, no. Get him out of here. Cut him off the team. But we don't know yet if any of the other starters will start. Some of the ones will play this week. I imagine not. I'm sure it's going to be the same lineup. And we didn't really add anybody this week in free agency that would, make a difference. Not that we know of, obviously, but so far, that's what we're most excited for going into this next game is seeing some more of Tyler Shough.
Yeah,
the potential future of our team
Tyler
as of
Shough,
now.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
But
Tyler Shough,
we're playing the Jaguars, correct? Or
I think so.
So
and,
we'll see. We'll see.
They kicked a 70-yard field goal last week.
Yeah, not with Peyton Turner on our team. No, he's a Cowboy. He is. I wonder how he's doing. Probably bad.
I have no clue.
Who knows?
I
haven't heard anything about it.
Brother-in-law.
But look, as we go into this Jaguars game, we'll be back in the Dome for the first time in a long time, couple months. And are you gonna be able to wake up and go into the Dome?
I won't have a problem waking up.
going to watch.
I may have to get you to pick me up.
Oh, we'll see. It'll be interesting. It'll be it's preseason.
Yeah.
But we're excited for the season. Whether we're going, 7 and whatever, we're gonna lose.
He's excited.
Yeah, come on.
Who dat till I die? I know it's just.
Hey, you never know.
Far removed from the Drew Brees era. That's
yep.
Okay.
But nonetheless, don't forget to vote for Talking Saints. Keep an eye out for Tyler Shough in the preseason and our quarterback battle. And Alex, you got anything else for us?
No, just remember to like and comment and subscribe.
We need one more
subscriber away from 200.
We actually hit it, and then someone unsubscribed. Oh, during the game. Someone subscribed during the game and then unsubscribed after seeing Jake Hainer. Jake Hainer, you lost us our 200 subscriber episode, and I'll never forgive you.
Yeah.
Well, oh boy. Well, we'll get 200 before the start of the season.
200 subscriber episode, and we'll give away a this Gulfport Admirals helmet over here.
No, come on, you're not gonna do that. Talking Saints koozies. Talking Saints koozies.
Okay.
We'll autograph them. We'll autograph them with a black pen so you can't see our autograph.
Comment on this video for a chance to win Talking Saints koozie. We'll send it to you.
Yeah. So, as always, guys, we'll appreciate it, and did I say we'll appreciate it?
I don't know. Said. I was zoned out.
Anyways, guys, we appreciate it, and as always, we'll see you next week.
Talking Saints.
Bye-bye. Talking Saints.